I'm Celia with 2 Hives Honey, and I am here to film your monthly 2 Hives Honey Honeygram unboxing for November. Now, normally, as you probably know, it would be Tara doing this, but Tara is on a really exciting beekeeping trip to Malawi. And also, I made a lot of the things that are in this box, so I figured that I would tell you about them. Here's what we have for you. I'm going to open this up. Oh, even my menu's gonna fall out. Eh, that's fine, we'll roll with it. So the first thing that we have is we've got this fall honey for you. This is a really special seasonal product at 2 Hives. The honey that we harvest in the fall tastes really different from our spring honey. Spring honey tends to be light and floral. It's made off of flowers like firewheel, bee balm, things that bloom in the spring in Austin. And our fall honey, on the other hand, is made of flowers like aster and goldenrod, and we don't get it every year because the fall honey flow isn't always as strong as the spring one. So this is a really special seasonal treat. You'll find that it tastes like a little bit darker and more caramelly than our spring honey. So if you like that kind of rich caramelized flavor, you'll really like this honey. Now our second honey is something very, very rare and special. This is what we sometimes call our Dripping Springs harvest honey, but it is a single floral honey, and what it's made from is the flowers of the chipotle tree, which is also called Texas persimmon. Now, if you know the orange persimmons that you buy in the grocery store, this is not the same kind of persimmon. It's a native plant, and it's a sort of small shrubby bush. It's actually related to the ebony tree, and it produces these really dark colored, almost black fruits about the size of a cherry, and also these small white flowers. Now the honey that we get from this tree is really unique. It's super dark. You can see even in this tiny jar, it's almost black, and it has this really wonderful kind of smoky burnt sugar taste. As far as I know, we're like almost the only beekeeper who sells this honey. And so it's a really rare and special treat. There aren't that many places where you can get a single floral of it. And in keeping with the theme, we also have a native Texas persimmon shrub. Now, you might not know what a shrub is, and basically it's an old-fashioned cocktail ingredient because the theme of our box this month is cocktails. So this became popular in colonial America. It was originally made as a way of preserving fruit juices. So basically what you do is you mix your fruit juice with a little bit of vinegar, and then when you want to drink it, you can put a spoonful of it into club soda for a nice non-alcoholic soda, or you can use it as a cocktail mixer in kind of like the same way that you'd use sour mix. Now, what's in this shrub, the fruit part, is we harvested the fruits from our native Texas persimmon trees that we have here on the Honey Ranch, and we just juiced them and put them in this for you. So if you open it up, you'll notice that like the honey, it's almost black in color. If you mix it into a cocktail, it makes this like really dramatic, kind of dark, smoky looking cocktail, and it's very delicious. The other thing that we have for you from the farm is this little cocktail salt. And what it has in it is fig, but not the fruit of the fig that you're probably used to using. What it has instead is fig leaves. We don't usually think of fig leaf as a spice that you can cook with, but they have a really great, unique flavor and fragrance. They smell kind of delicious and woody and herbal, and they have these wonderful notes of green coconut. And so this makes a really interesting addition to the rim of your cocktail glass. And the last thing we have for you is very special. This is a bottle of Sizer from Texas Keeper. Now, we have kind of a long relationship with Texas Keeper. We have had an apiary on their grounds for quite some time, and we used to do tours there. And Texas Keeper does heirloom cider. They're a small producer, but this in particular is Sizer, which is kind of a cider mead combination. It's cider fermented with a little bit of honey. So you get the like tart, crisp floral effects of the apples and also a little bit of sweetness from that honey. It's really delicious, and you can drink it on its own, or you can mix it into one of the 2 cocktail recipes that we've included in your box. Now, the last thing that we have for you is, you can't eat it unfortunately, but it is still very special, and this is an invitation to our holiday honey sensory. And that is going to be on December 3rd at 2 p.m. It's going to be our last honey sensory class of the year. And it's going to be full of special things for you to try. We're doing all of our limited edition holiday honeys. And so all of the infusions and specialty creamed honeys and things that we don't have available year round, you'll get a chance to taste test them and see whether you like them. So come out for that. And if you haven't subscribed to Honeygram yet, you might not want to miss December's box.